Welcome back. Now, what we want to do here now is to have a renaming. We want to rename all the controls that were put on this project. When you give birth to a bouncing baby boy, by default, the name of the child is baby. So after the 8th day, you have to name that child. The same thing is applicable in programming. You have to name all your controls. So we are clicking on this media player, this black media player, and when I click on it, I'll go to the property bar to rename it. So you can see the name here is media player 1. So the name is too long for me, so I'm going to rename it. That's the default name that came with it, just like your baby. So I'm giving it its own name now. Let me call it window media player, WMP. So I have renamed this to a name that is more convenient for me. Then I place this other objects on the form. Look at it. By default, the name is common dialog 1. So I want to call it CM. That's the name is short for me. So we have renamed. Then the form itself, when I click on the form, by default the name of the form is form 1. So I want to call it media. Let me call it media player. So that is it. So I've renamed the form, I've renamed this, and I've also renamed this. So the three objects here, which are the forms, the player, and this one, have been renamed. And you know that when we were creating our menu here the other time, we actually were putting names there. So this one too had a name. So now we can start our programming, and that's what we're going to do in the next video. So now this form 1 that is on top of this thing, I want to change it to something that is more descriptive, so that so when I click on the form, I will come to caption. Caption is the name that is written on an object. So I'm changing the caption to my player. So you can see as I change the caption here, it is being reflected here as my player. So that is that about that. So we have actually done a renaming and recapturing here. So let's see the way we can get into the programming in the next class. Thank you.